My son's swim coach asked me why he will not take his shirt off. He spent August at my brother's. The coach pulled me aside after practice. Mr. Hale, can I ask you something? Every other kid changes in the locker room. Your son changes in a bathroom stall. He swims in a rash guard even when the pool's warm. He won't take his shirt off. Is everything okay at home? Everything's fine, I said, but my stomach was already tight. Cody was 10. He'd spent all of August at my brother Dean's lake house because I'd been buried in a work project and Dean offered. Kids love it out here, Dean had said. Fishing, swimming, boy stuff. Cody came back quiet. I figured he just missed the lake. That night I knocked on his door. Hey bud, coach said you don't like taking your shirt off. What's that about? I just don't like it, he said, not looking up. Cody, look at me. It's nothing, Dad. Take your shirt off. No, Cody. He started crying, not loud, just tears running down while he stared at his knees. My whole body went cold. I walked over and gently lifted the back of his shirt. There were marks, small round burns, healed and healing, up and down his back. Some old, some newer. I counted before I could stop myself. 9. I sat on the floor so I was under his eyes. Who did this to you? He shook his head hard. Cody, you're not in trouble, I promise. Who? He said if I told, he'd say I did it to myself. He said you'd believe him because he's your brother. The room tilted. Dean did this. Cody nodded and broke all the way down. Every time I got something wrong, he had a lighter. He said it was toughening me up. He said real men don't cry, and every time I cried, he did it again. I held my son and I did not cry because I had somewhere to put it. The next morning, I called Dean. Casual. Warm. Hey man, Cody won't stop talking about the lake. He wants to come back out this weekend. That work? Course it works, Dean said. Easy as anything. Bring him Saturday. Saturday I drove out, but I made 2 calls first. One to the police. One to my phone's recorder, which I set going in my shirt pocket before I knocked. Dean opened the door grinning. There he is. Where's the kid? In the car. Sleeping. Long drive. I stepped inside. Hey, before I forget, Cody said something about a lighter. Some toughening up thing you two did? Dean laughed. Oh, that. Kid's soft, man. I was doing you a favor. Boy cried over everything. You baby him. So you burned him. He didn't even flinch. Little burns. Builds character. My old man did it to me and I turned out fine. He grabbed a beer. You should be thanking me. 9 little reminders not to be a crybaby. He'll remember those his whole life. 9, I said. You counted 2. Something shifted in his face. What's your problem? You said he'd tell me he did it to himself. You said I'd believe you because you're my brother. Dean set the beer down slow. Where's Cody? Safe. He's home with his mother. I took a step back toward the door. He was never in that car. Dean's jaw went tight. You wired? I unbuttoned my shirt and showed him the recorder taped to my chest, still running. Every word. The lighter. The character building. My old man did it to me and I turned out fine. All of it. He lunged. I was already moving. I hit the porch and the 2 officers who'd been parked at the tree line were out of their car before Dean cleared the doorway. Dean Hale, put your hands behind your back. He turned to me and for 1 second he looked exactly like our father. You do this to your own brother? You put 9 burns on a 10-year-old and told him no one would believe him. I held up the recorder. Turns out somebody did. They cuffed him on his own porch by the lake he loved while I stood there and watched every second of it.